Few healthcare professionals have done more to transform their own field than Loretta Ford, the designer of the first graduate program for pediatric nurse practitioners.
It was not easy. I don't think anything is easy when it goes right down to it in terms of bringing about change, because there was some resistance.
Dr. Ford was a force to be reckoned with. She was energetic and passionate and driven and hardworking and always put the NP profession first.
She was a public health nurse. That's where she started. She was the person who saw places where there's gaps in care and saw a place for nurses to develop into an advanced practice provider where we can take our skills, our knowledge of bedside nursing, or whatever type of nursing we've done, and move it into a care model role where we can start meeting patients where they're at.
The thing that sticks out in my mind the most is her sense of commitment. And she started that out with her military career. She committed herself to helping our nation, and she carried that forward in the nurse practitioner concept.
She is the reason why we're all here today. She's like, I have this idea and I'm just going to keep going and not let anything stop her. That's important in healthcare, especially for people that want to be future leaders. To be a leader, you have to keep going.
She analyzed the system around her and said, hey, this has to change, and she was the driver of that change. She was able to create a solution, which is nurse practitioners.
Dr. Ford is in us, and we are representative of all that she put into growing our profession in the first place.
I teach, and one of my big goals is to make sure that every one of my students and every NP that I encounter knows who Dr. Ford was and lives out her principles. We can't be NPs unless we listen to her words.
She is a legend, a very innovative thinker. And if we could get all to be an innovative thinker like Dr. Ford, we could make a real difference in the patient care and the people that we serve.
She's someone who I admire greatly. She's meant a lot for me in my leadership development. And I've been at different areas in my career when I've had mentoring from Dr. Ford. Her wisdom, her futuristic approach, she continues to influence the nurse practitioner role today in looking at where and what our challenges are now and where we may go in the future.
I was blessed to know her personally, and I met her at several meetings. She never forgot my name. She'd always say, hi, Mary Beth, how are you? How are things going?
I would describe Dr. Ford as a ball of energy with firecrackers, and of course her Superman cape that she always wore because she was a superwoman. And the memory that she had, the vision that she had, it didn't matter what you were talking about, she would encourage you to do it.
I've had conversations with her, and she is so funny. Her sense of humor carried her through thick and thin.
It's wonderful to be short and a woman, too. Everyone underestimates you, and that's very helpful.
The entire room would erupt when she would give her encouragement to NPs as they were going out and spending time together. It was always motivating, and she just could capture a room in a moment.
Throughout it, I have been kicked and kissed, reviled and revered, cursed and credited for the passion to bring about improved health care to people through changes in nursing education, practice, and health care delivery. However, I have yet to be Botoxed and detoxed.
Dr. Ford was revolutionary in her thought and how she envisioned this role, and 431,000 of us stand on her shoulders. I mean, that's how much of a giant she is.
Loretta Ford said, you are the NP force. And that's such a powerful message, but that actually is a movement.
If you can do anything, it's to go out and strive to be like Dr. Ford.
Nurse practitioners are part of everyone's life today. We need to stay focused on what Dr. Ford started to make a better, stronger nurse practitioner force out there.
Don't forget the legacy. Don't forget the reason why we started.
Her legacy lives on.